Welcome and welcome to our board meeting this January 20th, 6 o'clock. New board meeting, huh? This is, I'm still taking it all in. Let us begin like we always do, invocations and pledges of allegiance.
Please stand if you're able.
Roger, hold on.
Yes, sir.
Technically, I haven't said I call this meeting to order,
I'm sorry.
so I'm doing it right now. Calling this meeting to order. And I need a roll call. Something different, so please be patient with me. Roll call? Good. We're at 7. We have 7 board members present. Okay, we're good, Roger?
Sorry. Father, you who is above us all, and only through you all things are possible. We thank you for this new building and the work that made it possible. Thank you for the guidance you gave to our board and leadership. Bless them as they continue to do the good work that they are charged with to serve our students and community. Bless the minds that designed it, the architects, the planners, and every worker that helped bring our new building to life. Let this place be filled with wisdom, and let our decisions be guided by what is right. Tonight, we also would like to lift up our new police chief, Mr. Albert Alvarez, who will be sworn in today. Grant him discernment and protection as he leads those who protect and serve our district. Be with us throughout this meeting. Guide our words and our work. We ask all these things in your name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you, Roger.
Thank you.
Okay, and now for the most fun event of this meeting, recognitions. Where's Mr. Ball? I'm going to ask all board members to step down, please.
Getting in place, I'll begin. Good evening, everyone. This month, we are celebrating our Board of Trustees and observance of board appreciation, but we want them to know we value and appreciate them all year long. And what better way to honor their work than in our beautiful new boardroom? It is because of their efforts and leadership and collaborating to support a positive learning environment where students can grow and be successful. The board's leadership and service are the foundation of our district's success. Thank you, Southwest ISD School Board, for your time, dedication, and guidance. You are appreciated and celebrated by all. And don't just take my word. Here's a short video of appreciation from
On behalf of Hidden Cove STEAM Academy, I want to say thank you to our amazing school board for all of the great things that you do for us and our students, all the amazing opportunities that you allow here in Southwest ISD. We are so appreciative and so grateful for all that you do. Happy School Board Appreciation Month.
Thank you, School Board! You're our heroes!
We love you, board members!
Thank you, board members!
Thank you, board members!
Thank you for all you do for our school. Happy Board Appreciation Month!
Thank you, board members!
Thank you, board members.
Gracias por todo lo que has hecho para la escuela. Big Country te ama.
Thank you, school board.
Thank you, school board.
Hello, Southwest ISD School Board. This is the McNair administration team. We want to thank you for all of your support, your dedication as we race to the A during Board Appreciation Month.
Thank you, school board.
Thank you, school board members. Thank you, board members.
Thank you, school board.
Thank you, school board.
Thank you, school board.
Thank you, board members.
Southwest has the best board. We love you, Big Country.
Thank you, school board.
Thank you, school board, for all that you do.
All of our board members here at Southwest ISD.
Thank you for all you do for our Southwest community and Southwest students, especially Big Country Elementary, the best elementary in Southwest ISD. Woo!
Thank you, school board.
Thank you, board members.
We are grateful to our school board members for your unwavering commitment to our schools.
Your leadership inspires our work each day at Spicewood Park Elementary.
Thank you, school board members.
Mia Hopkins here, professional basketball player, and I want to give a special thank you to the SWISD board for allowing us to do a 3-on-3 basketball league for the youth, and a special thank you to Spicewood Elementary for hosting me here today.
Thank you, board members.
Thank you, board members. Thank you, school board.
Thank you, board members. Thank you, board members.
Hello, board members. On behalf of Legacy High School, we want to say,
Thank you, board members.
I know that without you, none of this would be possible. So I want to thank you very much.
Happy Board Appreciation Month. Thank you for all you do.
From our inner child to yours. Thank you. Thank you for taking care of us. Gracias por cuidar de nosotros.
Please remain standing. We will have a new tradition of you staying up front while we do our board recognitions. And we also have one more treat for you guys at the end of the board meeting. At the end of the recognitions. At this time, we would like to recognize our new Southwest ISD Police Chief, Chief Albert Alvarez. We are grateful to have him leading our police department and helping keeping our students safe. He began his career in 1995 with the Texas Department of Criminal Justice Division and has since served with Trinity University, the Olmos Park Police Department, San Antonio ISD, and Southwest ISD. Chief Alvarez holds a Bachelor of Applied Science in Justice Administration from Wayland Baptist University. He is a Master Peace Officer and has earned multiple advanced certifications. At this time, Dr. Ball will officially swear in Chief Alvarez.
It is truly an honor to do this. Chief, if you would please raise your right hand. Chief, do you solemnly swear that you will faithfully execute the duties of the Peace Officer for the Southwest Independent School District as authorized under the Education Code of the State of Texas? That the best of your ability you will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States and of this great state of Texas? Do you solemnly swear that you will not directly or indirectly paid, offered, or promised to pay, contributed, not promised to contribute any money or valuable thing, or promised any public office or employment as a reward to secure this appointment or this confirmation? Do you swear that you have read the policies of Southwest Independent School District as they pertain to this office? And do you swear to be bound by those policies in the performance of your duties, your demeanor, your conduct, and to enforce the rules and regulations set forth by the Board of Trustees, so help you God?
I do.
Congratulations to our new chief, Chief Alvarez. This time, in his wife to please come forward and pin him.
I would. I just want to let everyone know that I'm very thankful to serve as the next police chief for the Southwest Independent School District. Safety of our students, staff members, our families continue to be my highest priority. Board president, board members, Dr. Ball, senior staff, I want to thank you for your leadership and just building me up and getting me here. And I just want to truly thank you for your belief in me. Thank you. To my troops in the back and those who are here, I just want to tell you, you hear this from me all the time. I know I'm tough, but I love you guys. We'll continue to build strong relationships, okay? And then we're going to continue to serve with integrity. So thank you. Thank you all.
You'll be in the middle.
Thank you again.
Is my mic working again? Oh, it is, okay. And now for our students of the month. First up is Bryce Bearfield from Crewald Road School of the Arts. Bryce is an awesome student who always works hard and tries their best at everything he does. Whether he's in the classroom, in specials, or even when no one is watching, he's kind, generous, and always willing to help others, and he truly is a friend to everyone. When Bryce's name came up for this nomination, every single fifth grade teacher agreed right away, and that says a lot about the kind of student and person he is. He also represents Crewald with pride through extracurriculars like the AAA team and iPlay team, where he continues to lead by example. Bryce also has perfect attendance, which shows strong commitment to learning from both him and his family. Bryce has a bright future ahead. Congratulations.
If we have any family that is also here with Bryce, if you will please stand, we want to recognize you. Any school family or personal family? Yeah.
Wow. Our next student of the month from Indian Creek Elementary, Hasiel Ochoa. Hasiel works hard all year long and does a great job in every course subject. He's a strong thinker and problem solver, and they've seen so much growth because of the efforts he puts in every day. When something is challenging, Hasiel doesn't give up. He keeps going and always does his best. He also takes initiative in both the classroom and in activities outside of it. Hasiel is a natural leader and a great example for his classmates. He's respectful, responsible, and always willing to help others. He stays involved in school through Beats by Braves and GT Destination Imagination. And he also shares his musical talents in the fine arts program, playing several instruments during school performances. Hasiel exemplifies outstanding citizenship, kindness, cooperation, and teamwork. Congratulations. Our next student of the month from Scobie Middle School, Lillian Ishmael. Lillian is an amazing 8th grader who truly deserves to be recognized as Scobie's Student of the Month. She's hardworking, well-rounded, and a natural leader in everything she's involved in. For the past 3 years, Lillian has been a standout in choir, earning a spot in the top 3 soprano chairs for Region Choir and serving as a choir officer. She's also a leader in the Thespian Society, where she shows confidence, teamwork, and a real love for the performing arts. Lillian represents both programs with pride by volunteering at recruitment events and always speaking up for the importance of the arts. And she doesn't stop there. Lillian balances strong academics with athletics and is also part of the drone team, where her work has even been featured on the Boeing Techport Center website. She's the kind of student who puts the effort, shows up to tutoring when she needs it, and goes out of her way to help others succeed as well. Congratulations. Our next student of the month, Athena Nukas, please come forward. Athena is a senior at CASTEM and will graduate in May as one of the top students in her class while earning an associate degree from Palo Alto College. She is currently the president of the senior class and a member of the National Honor Society. This summer, she earned a coveted spot in the Advanced Technology Manufacturing Academy as an intern, where she gained hands-on experience working at Toyota San Antonio. This year, she continued expanding her career, exploring by earning that internship, where she interns twice a week. Her dedication to her studies and her future make Athena a standout student. After school, she is deciding between her top 3 colleges of Trinity University, Boston University, or NYU, and plans to major in business administration management with a pre-law track. Athena would like to eventually graduate from law school at an Ivy League school and become a corporate lawyer. Congratulations. And now for our Southwest ISD Rising Stars. These students have made incredible growth, making positive changes and improving attendance. We are confident that their hard work will continue to have a positive impact on their entire Southwest ISD experience. Would Madison Garza from Spicewood Park Elementary please come forward?
And Madison, if you stand right here in the middle, you hold your trophy so everybody can see that.
Our next rising star is Scobie Middle. Oh. Our next rising star from Scobie Middle School, Ricardo Garcia. And our next rising star, Aline Sanchez from Cass STEM High School.
I'm gonna hold this, but you go ahead and I'm gonna take the picture. Congratulations. You stand right here. If your family will please stand, school and so family, thank you. Thank you.
This concludes our student recognition portion. Board members, you may be seated. We do have one extra treat for board appreciation. We are going to welcome the Southwest High School Jazz Band to honor you for Board Appreciation Month.
We'll get them in a little bit. You can see.
I thought we were going to get a song. I apologize. We just want to recognize Southwest High School Jazz Band. Thank you so much for performing tonight on this special appreciation board meeting. Thank you.
Well, they can bring a drum set in here. Okay, Brandon, I understand no one signed up. Okay, so this concludes the funnest, most exciting part of the meeting. At this time, we'll take about a 2-3 minute break. For those of you that want to leave, you're welcome to stay. But if it's time for you to go, you may go now. Thank you. We'll take a 2-3 minute break. Okay, I'd like to call this meeting back into order. Item 5, consent agenda. Board members, you've had those before you. Anyone have any items they'd like to pull out for discussion?
I
Hearing-
move that we approve the consent agenda.
We have a motion, a second. Board members, please cast your vote now. Motion passes. We'll move on to item 6, items of information, construction update. Brandon?
Yes, sir. We're going to have Fluger come up and give a presentation on the Southwest Legacy High School project.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Legacy. As I put up the presentation for Legacy, you know, for me, it's a very short presentation. Mr. President, Superintendent, members of the board, for the record, I am Rafael Bedoya with Fluger Architects, and with me is Brad James with Joris, the senior project manager. Is that your right title? Keeping it simple today, for the percentage of completion for the project through the end of the year, pay app number 8 was processed, and that took us through 39% completion. They are keeping on schedule. To us, they picked up the pace very nicely at the end of the year to start the year strong. In the inside of the building, they're putting a lot of metal studs. They're starting to actually put sheetrock on one side of the walls. They're putting a lot of MEP rough-ins. They're progressing very well. We were inside there today. let's see, on the roof, they've already done the first coat. On the roof, they're already setting the curbs for the units that will come a little bit later. Mechanical ductwork is already being installed in some of the areas. We did look today at several mock-ups for the windows, the different types of steps that they're going to do to install those. That was something that we appreciate that they did for us. It looked in order, so they're going to start installing windows, and a little bit after that, they're going to start with the masonry. We have reviewed the mock-ups for the masonry and the samples that were brought on site. We did come to find that some of the brick that came in for the yellow brick, because we are matching existing, is a little bit lighter than what we expected. I believe Joris has kind of tracked the issue and will be bringing the right brick, but they should be starting brick here in the next week, so that we're ahead on that. On the photographs that we have on the back, a lot of the waterproofing on the exterior has been installed. We matched the brick. Overall, we like the progress of the work. Inside there, they are progressing on the controls in the fire alarm system. And they are completing a few things on the welding shop that we hope to be turning over here soon. We're going to be scheduling the substantial completion for that and then turning it over to the campus. Overall, the project's going well, and we're happy for that. And now I'll take any questions if you all have any for us.
Questions, anyone? Thank you.
Thank you.
Joris, there you go. Up next, we'll have Marvin Mock and Joris with Alvarado. Give a presentation on Alvarado Elementary.
Good evening, members of the board and Dr. Ball, senior staff. Yeah. So we're here to present a construction update for Alvarado Elementary, and we're very happy to be here in your new boardroom. Okay. So you're all very familiar with this layout, but I'd like to point out that the construction progress starts in Area D and goes through C, B, and then A. First level, second level of our school. This photo was from early December, and this one was taken earlier this month. All of these larger photos are of the more recent. You can see that work has progressed around the building. At this point, we have waterproofing pretty much all the way around. There's masonry construction going on, or the brick and stone, and also the steel metal panels are going up around the building as well. Looking at the interior of the building, this is the gym area, and you can see that it's looking very much complete or very close to completion. You can see that it's got the cow wall panels in, drywall is painted, and CMU is painted. Painting is ongoing through this part of the building. This is in the art and music area in Area D. Kitchen and cafeteria in Area C. And then as we move into the special ed and admin areas, you can see that walls are up, but the paint has not begun yet. And so as we move forward, you'll see that it's less and less, because as they started in D, that's more complete. But then as we get into Area B and Areas A, all of the framing is in place, but drywall has not begun in that area yet. So just given a completion percentage of 66% at this point. And as you can see listed here, there are multiple trades going on: masonry, insulation, cold form metal framing, waterproofing, and spray foam roofing is complete, but final coat and granule is in progress. And then windows are going in areas D and C. The interior paint is going on in Area D. We're getting lay-in ceiling grid in areas D and C. Drywall is ongoing in Area B. MEP ductwork, electrical rough-ins and such are going on through areas B and A, with framing and drywall in area A getting started. So this shows you the project schedule. What you can see is that all of those trades have been started, and most of them are finishing as we go through the months of February, March, and April, with final completion scheduled for the end of May. That's it. If you have any questions?
I would like to remind the board that on February the 10th, three board members will be going to a tour during the facilities meeting. And then in that afternoon, we'll be taking other board members. So if board could just let me know who can go. The 10th, Tuesday the 10th. And then if there's 4, then I will select an additional time. So I know that the sub facilities, yes, like we decided. Yes.
What time are we looking at again?
At 5 o'clock for the second tour. The 11 o'clock will be for the subcommittee, which consists of Ms. Sadolkin, Mr. Vasquez, and Ms. Bernal. And then the other ones, just let me know if y'all can go. And not today, but anytime later. Just a reminder. We look forward to seeing it. We're excited.
Yes, we're looking forward to it as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir, that will conclude construction updates.
Oh. Okay, board members, monthly tax report, financial report. Brandon, anything to add?
No,
on?
no update. Just on the tax report, we're a little bit behind in collection as of December, but we think we'll make it up in January. Usually December, January, and February are our biggest collection months.
Okay. Monthly investment report, reports on gifts and bequests. Enrollment report. Any comments on enrollment report? Purchases over 100,000. Okay. Item 7A, consider approval of the application submission for the delay of teacher certification requirements and the district's plan for implementation. Jeanette?
Yes, we have the Division of Administration Human Resources, Ms. Barcenas.
At this time, we're going to have Adrian Ramirez, the Chief of Staff, come and do a presentation, as this is something new that we have to do based on a law that changed in September 1 of this past year.
Good evening, Board President Vasquez, board members, Dr. Ball. I passed around a folder, a manila folder that actually has a copy of this presentation for you to actually look at. This folder also had a public notice that I'll refer to a little bit later on in the information that I actually share with you. And so moving on to, or in looking at page 3 of the presentation document, Texas Education Code, we've known all along that a person may not be employed as a teacher, intern, counselor, administrator, and diagnostician without the appropriate certification required by SBEC, the State Board for Educators Certification. Previously, we've been able to make use of some flexibilities regarding these certification requirements, and we have actually hired uncertified individuals for some of these positions through our District of Innovation plan. However, as of September 2025, HB2 and a new education code now limits a district's ability to include some of the exemptions that we've been able to actually include in our innovation plan. And so these limitations would actually be phased in over the next 3 academic school years, and would include some of the following. For this particular year, we continue to utilize the exemption that's already included in our innovation plan and continue to keep the teachers that we have this year employed. However, beginning with the 2026-2027 school year, House Bill 2 now says that districts can no longer include K-5 reading and mathematics teachers in the DOI plan exemptions, especially those that we actually have in our innovation plan. As part of this phase-in, beginning with the 2027-2028 school year, a district would no longer be able to include any foundation subject teachers. And that would include reading, English, language arts, math, science, and social studies in any grade level that is in our current plan. So again, these limits would actually go into effect this year, but would be phased in over a period of about 3 years, no longer allowing us to utilize some of the exemptions that we've been able to include in our DOI plan. These limitations, however, would not impact our district's ability to continue seeking exemptions currently for teachers in non-foundation subjects and for our CTE and other enrichment subjects as well. So those areas would not actually be impacted by these limitations. On the next page, page 6, one of the things that we learned is that districts can submit a plan to the Commissioner of Education requesting that we actually delay implementation of these certification requirements. And so, and we would be able to delay these until the 2029-2030 school year. And so instead of the 3 years that we talked about that I mentioned previously, the Commissioner of Education also is able to approve a district's request to delay these certification requirements until the beginning of the 2029-2030 school year. So in order to actually submit a request for an application for the delay in implementing these certification requirements, a district is required to submit certain bits of information. One, they are required to submit a plan on how the district will transition to required certification by the start of the 2029-2030 school year. In addition, what we would do is we would provide a total number of foundation course teachers who are not certified. We would also list our education preparation partners who would be used to support our efforts to encourage teachers who are not certified to get that certification, especially within the time that we are given. Links to a webpage for our board meeting agenda and a link to a public posting. So we would actually post this on our district website, basically letting everyone know that we have this plan in place and we are delaying implementation of certification requirements required by HB2. So now, as part of our plan to delay certification requirements, one of the things that we would do is we would actually take a look at those teachers who are not certified that we hired prior to the 2026-2027 school year. What we've communicated to them is that they have 3 years to actually complete certification requirements. And we do work with teachers to let them know at the beginning of the school year and in the second semester as well, you know, hey, we're here to support you in your efforts to actually earn the certification that you're needing. And we do provide resources, we provide information that would help them achieve that certification. So, but they would actually still continue, because we told them they would actually continue to have 3 years to earn that certification. So we're not going to change that on them while they're actually employed. But beginning with the 26-27 school year, what we would do is we would actually continue to hire uncertified teachers, especially in foundation curriculum areas who are not certified, but give them 2 years. In preparation for that transition and to meet that 2029-2030 deadline, what we would do is give them 2 years to really encourage them to actually enroll in a program, complete the coursework or the work that is needed to actually earn that certification, and then meet testing and certification requirements within a 2-year period. And we would continue to do the same thing, provide them with resources that they need, information that they need, information regarding educational preparation partners, and then also letting them know kind of where they stand and monitoring their progress. So with the 2029 school year, and we know that that's the year before that 2029-30 school year, Teachers hired to teach foundational courses who are not certified will have until April 1st of that school year. So we know that, getting closer and closer to that 2030 school year, teachers will have less and less time to actually meet certification requirements. So we would really make sure that they understood that if they are brought in during the 28-29 school year, they only have 1 year to complete those requirements. So our hope is that we'll get and encourage teachers to actually already be in a program and continue to work on meeting those requirements. So at the beginning of each school year, what we would do is meet with teachers individually and let them know, hey, this is the certification plan that, we are encouraging you to complete a certification plan or plan for certification. We would provide them with the resources that they need. We're not going to just hire them and then turn them loose to try to get certified or figure out how to get certified. We have resources, and we actually have several partners that we actually work with regarding certification programs. So we would certainly pass that information along to them and kind of guide them along the way. Continue to meet with them first semester, second semester, let them know where they are, let them know where we kind of need them to be, and then they can share with us the progress that they have actually made. And hopefully early on identify what roadblocks or obstacles they may be experiencing so that we can support them through those. So after the conclusion of the first semester, we would conduct follow-up meetings in the second semester, especially as we get closer and closer to the end of those school years. So the application, the closing date for the application is March 2nd. We are hoping, if we're able to submit, hoping to get notification of approval by the end. Districts are being notified by the end of March 31st. So are there any questions about the new certification requirements? Yes, ma'am.
Can you explain what circumstances, in what circumstances do we hire uncertified teachers? And what does that look like? Like, do you hire an uncertified history teacher? Does that mean they don't have any experience teaching history, or?
It could mean that they don't have that experience. One of the things that we would look at is we'd look at transcripts to find out what information or what coursework they have actually completed, what is their level of knowledge in the particular area that they're actually interested in teaching. We would look at whether they've completed all other requirements. Do they have bachelor's degrees? That's going to be, one of the first things that we actually do look at. So it'll be taking a look at the degrees or degree status, the coursework that they've actually completed. We would be hesitant, of course, to put somebody in who, I don't feel very strongly about my ability to actually teach English or social studies. So what we don't want to do is set anybody up for failure and put them in an area where we know they're going to struggle. So, but in many cases, what we're actually looking at are people who already do have bachelor's degrees, who have coursework in areas where they could actually go in and teach those particular subject areas.
And then these are the people that will sign up with, I don't know if it's still around, but like Texas Teachers, that kind of organization. And then that organization helps them throughout the process to take their test at the end of the year.
Correct.
And so you're saying that if they don't pass it at the end of the year, then we let them teach for another year, and then they have another time to pass it. And
Correct. Based on our plan, what we would do is we would actually ask that they actually enroll in a program that first year. And so during that first year, as they're enrolled in their program, they work through the modules, that work on meeting requirements for their particular program, and then continue to do so. And then the following year, hopefully get the okay to actually test and sign up for testing so that they've got some time to actually take those tests and pass the tests that are required.
And then what does the support look like on our end?
We have partnerships with several organizations, actually, or several organizations and several partners. And so what we do is we work closely with them to make sure that the teachers that we hire know, hey, we can't really push one particular program over another. But what we do is we let them know, hey, there are multiple programs here. This is where you can find these programs. If a teacher is struggling with passing a test, then what we do is we work closely with them to identify what the concerns may be, and then help them find the appropriate resource to help them out with test taking. So.
In addition to that, we do have Saturday classes, and we've allowed them to go to Saturday classes provided by the university, TAMUSA, UTSA, they have Saturday classes. We have provided PD opportunities to go to Region 20 in case there's particular tests they can't pass. So there'll be multiple tests that they have to take, and perhaps they're not math strong, but they're getting an EC6, and so that's what they're missing, or social studies, and so they'll go do that. We also provide a resource book for all of them, and then all new teachers, regardless if they're a DOI or they come in, get a mentor teacher assigned to them that's linked to their grade level. So that way they're able to have an expert person who's actually passed that test help guide them through their studies.
Okay, I get, that was really what I was asking, like, what do we do? Like, if I get hired as an English teacher at the high school, then the English lead would be responsible for like monitoring my progress.
We have mentor teachers. In the last couple of years, AHR through their coordinator and through our chief of staff have gone through and worked with principals. So when we go out and meet with principals, they have had many conversations with their teachers, making sure they get through their modules. If you're in an alt-cert program, they don't let you just take the test. You can't just challenge it. You need to go through the modules. It'll prepare you for how the tests are formatted and what you need to know, and to ensure that you have a higher rate of success. What we have found out is if they complete their modules and if they go to a test prep class in order to be able to enhance the skills or wherever their weaknesses or area of concern, they're able to pass it pretty well with the support that they receive.
Thank you, Adrian.
We don't rely on just emails or anything like that just to let people know, hey, this is where you stand, this is where you are, what have you completed? I mean, we really think that that personal, one-on-one, in-person meeting is really what's going to get us the information. It's really going to shed light on kind of where they are and what help they may need. So any other questions? So at this time, what we're asking is that the board approve the application submission for the delay of teacher certification requirements and the district's plan for implementation.
I second. We have a motion and a second. Cast your vote now. Motion passes. Thank you, Adrian. Under Business and Finance, A, consider approval of locker room replacement for Southwest High School Fieldhouse.
Varsity locker room. I think the lockers were there even when I was coaching. They've gone through a lot of issues, functioning properly, and basically just maintaining the maintenance issues of them. We got multiple vendors quotes. The one on the TIPS cooperative grid came out as the best value for the district. So tonight we're asking the board to approve the replacement of the lockers in the Southwest High School Fieldhouse. I will say that this is will be a fund balance item. I wanted to be able to use bond funds, but since this is an athletic facility, we only had enough funds for the press box, so we can't use any extra funds from the bonds to do this project. So this would be a fund balance item.
I move.
Second. We have a motion and a second that the board approve the contract to Grid to provide and install new lockers at the varsity locker room of Southwest High School Fieldhouse for an amount not to exceed $109,692.75.
So, hold on, sir, real quick. I did put a replacement because we had got an updated quote, so it's a little bit more than that. So if you could use that, should be a sheet right there. Yep. Sorry. I should have led with that.
Okay, I see it now. To correct the number, $111,887, no cents. That correct number?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Daniel, is that the motion you made? Oh, Flo? Okay, and that's the motion that was seconded? Yes, James? Okay. Board members, vote now. Motion passes. Consider appointing an administrator to be a liaison with Bear County Elections Department.
This is the part of Scott's job that I think he loves.
Good evening, board members, Dr. Ball. The election season is upon us, and as such, the district is required to appoint a liaison to serve as a go-between between the county of Bear County and Southwest ISD. So at this time, the district is asking for you to appoint myself, Scott Stevens, as the administrator to serve as the liaison, and to also appoint Mary Martinez to serve as the alternate liaison between Southwest and Bear County.
I move.
I second.
We have a motion to second. The board approves Scott Stevens to serve as that liaison and Mary Martinez as the alternate between Southwest ISD and Bear County Elections Department for the May 2nd, 2026 Board of Trustees elections. Questions, anyone? Hearing none, cast your vote. Motion passes. Thank you, Scott. Consider approval of the order of election for Southwest ISD.
Once again, district staff is asking the board to order an election for May 2nd. We have voting locations picked out already. We have Big Country, Bob Hope, McAuliffe Middle School, Sky Harbor, Southwest ISD Admin Building, and the Horace Venture Center in Lytle, Texas. Additionally, we'll have early voting sites at McAuliffe as well as the administration building here, with tentatively scheduled voting dates of April 20th through April 23rd. April 24th will be closed for Battle of Flowers. We'll also have early voting on the weekend of April 25th and 26th, then we will finish it off on April 27th and the 28th. Again, these are tentative dates, and any questions on that order?
I move.
I second.
We have a motion and a second that the board approves ordering the 2026 school board election to be held in accordance with state laws and local policies. Questions, anyone? Hearing none, cast your vote. Motion passes. Consider approval of a joint election agreement.
All right, once again, for the upcoming May 2nd election, district staff is requesting the board approval to hold a joint election with the city of Lytle. Any questions?
I move. I second.
We have a motion and a second. The board approves the joint election agreement with the city of Lytle. Questions, anyone? Hearing none, cast your vote. Wow. Now it's time for that one more thing.
There's a few people that I'd really like to thank in the audience that tonight we get to sit in this beautiful new building. Again, I want to thank our community, but I also want to thank Brandon and his team. I don't know if Dixie is still here and Thomas, perfect, are still here. So thank y'all so much because it is absolutely a gorgeous building. So thank y'all. Want to also thank all the communication staff for all this great technology. It was easy. We did it. So thank you, Roger and Jenny and all your staff for this amazing, training and everything that y'all did to make this work. Two ladies that sit back there that are quiet but do so very much for me and for the district. Annie and Mona, thank y'all so much for everything you did for making our ribbon cutting a huge success. Thank you. And then just a few things. I know that everybody is watching the weather. We're going to continue to watch the weather, see if we get any snow, and I'll keep the board updated. But we are very excited for next week. We have our Penguin Project play coming up. Y'all should have received some tickets. And just let us know if you need more. I think they're in a manila envelope. So super excited for next Friday is the big red carpet. And then, of course, on Saturday, we'd like to invite everybody to come out. We're looking forward to the amazing event. Thank you.
Okay, and before we go into closed session, as board president, I want to say thank you for all the thank yous we received this month, board appreciation. And I also want to thank fellow board members for all the respect and love that we share with each other. Even though we don't always agree with each other, we respect each other, and we continue doing what's best for this district. With that said, anyone else have any other last minute comments? Hearing none, as permitted by sections 551.001 through 551.146 of the Texas Government Code, pursuant to Texas Government Code 551.074, discussion on personnel and administrator employment resignations, reassignments, leave of absences, contract renewals, and pursuant to Texas Government 551.074, consider and discuss possible approval of written contract for administrator to receive a financial benefit for providing services outside of Southwest ISD, and pursuant to Section 551.074 of Texas Government Code, discussion of board and superintendent's strategic priorities and goals, and pursuant to Section 551.074 of the Texas Government Code, discussion of superintendent's performance and evaluation. With that, we will go into closed session at 7:02. Go to item 12,
Which one is it, Sylvester?
superintendent's recommendation on personnel and administrator employment.
I move that we approve the superintendent's recommendation on personnel.
Second. A motion and a second. Please cast your vote now. Motion passes. Okay. Item B, consider and take possible action to approve written contract for administrator to receive a financial benefit for providing services outside of Southwest ISD.
I move that the board approve the written contract presented on the contract list to receive a financial benefit for providing services outside of Southwest ISD based on a determination that the contracts will not harm Southwest ISD. The arrangement does not present a conflict of interest, and the services will be performed entirely on the administrator's personal time.
A second. Board members, cast your vote now. Motion passes. Okay, other business, anything, anyone? No, nada. Stay warm. Beware the ice. That's not a proper thing to say nowadays, huh? I meant the ice on the roads this weekend, okay? Meeting closed. Adjourned.